the day podcast.
Let's go.
That was smooth as hell.
Simma.
Simma.
Welcome, guys. How are you?
I'm doing pretty swell.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah?
I feel like my mental health is on the up and up.
It's been a week, but we're back.
Did you guys miss us?
Yeah, I know they missed us. I missed
you guys. If you're listening right now, we love you.
Sorry,
off
rip.
We love you. We love you. You know what I'm saying? It's getting close to 200.
It is.
Loyal listeners.
5 away.
We ride with you.
Ride.
We need to get this set together, you guys. You need to be making your Pinterest boards. We need to collab on the set dressing.
On that note, get ready, get set, cause it's time to pod.
Hey, welcome, guys. EOD podcast, brand new episode 195. It's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
It's your boy T.
T will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I wanted to point out that that's a very funky shirt.
Yes, crazy patterns.
Crazy patterns.
I got it at the shops at the creek.
You said what?
I got it from the shops at the creek. Dan Flashes.
Dan Flashes. Shout out Dan Flashes.
If you know,
we don't promote many companies on this podcast,
but if
Dan
you know,
Flashes.
you know.
Dan Flashes with the crazy patterns.
I need that new Dan Flashes for show.
For sure. It's expensive. The price is up there.
And it's directly correlated with how intense the patterning is.
100%. But shout out Dan Flashes.
You can get a really nice short for like $150 out the door.
Shut up.
Out the door.
Let's light this up.
Spark it.
What's been up, guys? How's life?
It's pretty solid, man.
Yeah, It is solid, right? We're living in LA and summer has not officially hit yet.
Honestly.
It is weird as fuck. I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't want you to slander the cold weather, because don't say it if you're gonna say it.
I am grateful for the weather.
I'm a little grateful too, because
I find myself at times being a crybaby, but
I just think it's, well, you know what? It's not that the weather's bad, because it's not that it's bad. It's just, it's not piping hot, right?
Yeah, it's not 110.
It's not what we paid for.
But it is concerning. You gotta admit, it's a little weird.
I wouldn't say it's concerning.
To me, when people talk about the environment and the things that are changing within it because of us, shit like this would make me believe them.
How do you feel about June gloom?
I hear that, but it maybe lasts. I've only personally seen it last for maybe the beginning of June. We're about to hit the 19th. We're about to hit the middle of June.
I will say it was weird because it's been almost 3 consecutive weeks of gray skies.
We haven't really even gotten that day or that string of days where it's been like, okay, we are in summer. We've gotten at most a day. And even by the end of that day, it was cold.
To be fair though, Sin, we're not in summer yet.
Is it? Well, hold on. No, people have been telling. That's what I thought. I've been saying, hey, I've been waiting for summer to start. But people said, oh, summer started already.
No, it starts at the end of June.
Like 4th of July shit?
Yeah, so June 21st is actually the first day of summer.
All right, word. Bad.
Shut up.
Good to know.
No problem,
No
guys.
problem.
He just knew that one.
Just off the top, off the dome.
He's so smart.
Yeah.
That's why his head's so big.
Yeah.
They could see that brain from space.
But, dude, at the end of the day, I'm okay with the mid weather we've been getting out here in LA. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no beef with it. But I will say,
enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Yeah, it's about to get hot as hell.
Do you think this is just this is just like kind of like the little like love tap before like this summer could be like
July, August, September.
I think based off what like scientists are saying is that we're just going to be facing extremes.
So you think when it gets summer, it might be like crazy,
like crazier than it's been.
Got you.
Like Arizona.
Got you.
We'll see. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying?
Knock on wood.
But I am excited for summer. I'm excited for July. Should be cool.
Hold on. What do you... Terrence cut my hair. What do you mean Terrence cut my hair?
Terrence cut my hair.
Yeah, that shit, man.
He didn't do the front. I did the front and the side.
I was about to ask. I was looking at the curls. They're looking clean. And I was like, did T will do those? But what did you... When you say cut, like what types of cut?
He cut my hair from like here back.
What tools did he have to use?
Scissors. And so listen... I was just gonna let him do his thing, but honestly, my scissors are very sharp.
Yeah, I know you got the crazy joints.
I just didn't want him to cut his own finger off.
The crazy 100,000.
Yeah, tell the story about me yourself. Go ahead.
I really didn't want him to cut his fingers. So
you didn't even want him to hurt himself with the scissors.
Yeah, because it's very. I mean,
no, they're crazy. Yeah,
I've been doing hair for
just for people who don't know. Kristen is a professional hairstylist. Her scissors that she used are top tier. She's cut my hair with the scissors before. Them joints is crazy sharp.
Yes.
Like top of the line type shit.
Yeah. And I've been doing hair for over 10 years and I still nick myself from time to time. So anyways, I was like, listen. Also, he's never done it. Like, he didn't even know what he's doing. So I was like, I'm going to hold my hair out. So I held my hair out with my fingers. And then I was like, just cut above my fingers. And he did it. He did a great job.
Got you. Was it getting to the point when you were like looking at me like my hair's getting too long?
Yeah, like sloppy Joe. I just can't stand that when my hair like just doesn't. It's just my head gets too big. I look very smart. And people start to feel
What would you do if you ended up like traveling to Russia? You had some weed in your bag and you ended up in a Russian prison. And you like, because you had a vape
and my hair freezes.
And you had to grow your hair. You couldn't cut your hair. You just growing that shit out. Do we have photographic evidence of that, Kristen?
Yes, we got photos.
We do?
We have globs of photos.
I need
to charge my phone. She's dead, but I've got some very embarrassing
I've never seen that. That might have to be the photo for this week's episode.
I would go with no. Literally. And you know what's so funny is like one time I decided I posted on my social media all these old school photos of me from like junior high school, mostly high school, and everybody was dragging me. And
they were dragging you?
Yes, of course I was dragging myself. I set myself up. And then one of my friends from high school, he hit me up and he's like, they don't get it though. Like that was like it for us in fucking little ass Ohio. You know what I mean? Like,
right. That was the drip back then.
Oh my God. Really just following the trends.
For me, I wasn't stylish either when I was in high school, if that makes you feel any better.
Well, the thing
I tried.
I was on trend.
I tried as well.
It was just bad.
I think everyone, you try because you don't have a budget. The average kid has what their parents give them to work with.
Yeah.
Nowadays, younger kids are more they dress better than we did.
Well, because I think they're more tapped in. So even if they have the same budget that we had. They know what to pick that looks more stylish.
I saw some it looked like a 16-year-old yesterday at Target. She had a fucking Chrome Hearts hoodie on, and I was just like, "That's crazy, dude."
All right, so
that young.
I'll say this: brand aside, just in general, kids have TikTok to help them put together a fit, all from what's the cheap website, Uniqlo, or what's the super cheap website that you buy like fast fashion from?
Like for women?
H&M?
No, even just for everybody.
Shein,
all those, just in general, all those sites on Instagram where
Fashion
you can
Nova Men,
fashion, all that shit. Kids now have access to that.
Big drip.
Kids have access to that shit, and those shirts and stuff like that be like dumb cheap. It'd be like $20. It'd be like, so nowadays the kids have the same money to work with that I did when I was little, but their stuff that they're buying is, even though they don't need the brand recognition, they just need to look stylish in the end of the day. You can't hate it. The most they might try to spend on is their shoes, realistically, because you can't be walking around with no Bobo shit. But at the end of the day, a kid nowadays, they don't need to be rocking like super whatever. They just need to look good. Like, like from head to toe. Like that's all.
I wasn't dressed like a loser in high school, though. I want that to be very clear.
I don't think I was just like a loser, but if I look at that shit now, I'm like, shit. If I
was nominated for best dressed and class clown.
But I grew up in an era where like white tees was the shit. Like,
yeah, I mean that was a huge era.
Like a big white
tall
tee.
tees from Champs.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh yeah.
So of course, I lucked out. Like, luckily I didn't have to be super. Like, what was in for fashion was a big ass white tee.
Yeah.
Like, and some jeans, some big ass Rockaware jeans.
Oh my god.
And some Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
So I was good.
Yeah.
I lucked out.
Have you seen the Jacques Moss Air Force One? It's like
No, I didn't. Are they fire?
A new take on them. I think they're kind of cool.
But when you say new take on them, do they still like an Air Force One? No, just in general. I'll be fine. Look them up.
It looks like an Air Force One, but it's like got the I don't know what kind of pattern you call it, but it's almost like a knitted outsole.
But it looks like a tire.
Or yeah, I don't know what you call that.
Oh, okay. They look good.
Would you rock them?
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah, I would rock them. But I'd rock most Air Force Ones just because.
White or black though?
White, the white ones. Oh, I see the black ones. Okay.
The black ones are kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
it kind of looks like some CD.
As far as the sneakers in general this year, I give them a plus. They've been trying a lot, but like I am kind of getting tired on just like.
I'm tired of Nike spinning old designs with some reimagined bullshit.
I don't know what it is about sneakers that I need from them. I'm not going to hold you. I know companies right now I give them credit because they are trying. I see them trying to innovate in certain ways, but still making stuff relevant with silhouettes they know that work. You know, we like an Air Force One. We like a Jordan 1. We like a 4. We like a 3.
It sounds to me, Sin, that you're missing the innovation of our boy. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Ye's not really realistically. What does he put out though?
And he hasn't.
What do you mean?
He's wearing those weird socks right now.
What do you mean? What does he put out?
Shoe wise, what does he put out that you could buy recently? Don't say the old Yeezy design.
It's a new design.
Because Kanye's not even wearing Adidas Yeezys, so you can't name anything Adidas Yeezys because Kanye's not even wearing that shit.
I'm saying you missed the innovation of him when he was innovating.
Oh, I miss it now. Oh yeah. Oh, I agree. Yes, I do.
Because he was really the only.
Well, I think he needs to get tapped in with something where he can actually put something out. Like he needs to start like releasing stuff. The industry does miss it. Like it needs it.
I'm not gonna lie, people clown him for it, but the fucking t-shirt with the shoulder pads, like.
Did they clown him for it? I think they were just making fun of it just because it's so weird. But the shirt is hard. That shit's hard.
I thought that shit was fucking.
Yeah, I would wear that shit.
What if it's sold with the shoulder pads?
It does, right?
I would hope.
I thought it was. I think it was
gonna wear it with shoulder pads.
I'm not saying.
I seen that shirt. I remember seeing that shirt on the runway. It was a Balenciaga shirt.
Even if I did,
and the dude when he had it on in the runway, it had the shoulder pads on. I think that shirt comes with the shoulder pads. That's how I would assume.
To be honest, I got too wide of shoulders to wear that shit.
No, I think the issue with him wearing that shirt is what he was doing in that shirt. He was going to get ice cream in what was probably like a $3,000, $4,000 shirt.
He did that shit on purpose, bro.
Duh.
Let me wear this fucking shoulder pad t-shirt and go get some ice
cream. Yes, Kanye knows how to remain relevant.
Is good, bro.
He knows how to remain relevant.
He's good.
He knows how to. Because instantly after he did that, what did you see? People either loving it, memeing it, talking about it, whatever it is, you see it everywhere. Kanye knows. He told his shorty, let's get into these super rare $1 million outfits and go get some fucking ice cream. And even the ice cream he went to get wasn't like crazy salt and straw or some shit. Look at the cone and cup. He went to get some simple ass little classic ass fucking ice cream.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's marketing.
I think you should get that shirt though, if it ever does actually go on for sale. Like, I'm
not paying $2, $3 for that t-shirt, bro. Take some shoulder pads out of like a fucking thrifted blazer. Call it a day. No, but those were some big ass shoulder pads. That was like a football shoulder pad.
Yeah, no, because at first I'm thinking Kanye was. I was like, yo, this nigga looking swole.
You're funny for thinking he's just hitting the gym.
Yeah, I thought he was at first, but then I was like, nah, there's no way he's hitting the gym like that.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm trying to find it too, because I was trying to find but I agree though, T. The industry is missing his innovation 100%. No one else is creating sneakers or designs like him.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't 100% responsible for those designs, he's able to pull from everyone he works with and spin it in a way where it just sells better than anything else, realistically. So if he's able to get niggas to wear them socks, which I don't think he'll be able to, but
the sock shoes,
I don't think he'll be able to. If he gets people to wear them socks, I can't deny him. Then at that point, that'll the credit that he deserves. If he's able to get niggas to wear them socks, I don't think he will be able to. But if he is,
I feel like a huge selling point is the reality is a lot of the shoes that we wear are too small in the toe box for our feet, and they're not able to expand. And
you're saying this as like a reason why people would even wear those sock shoes?
Like I could see people switching over just for more. They're like, oh, actually my feet do feel cramped up all the time, because you really do got to wear a big ass shoe to get your whole like if you stand up with no shoes, your foot spreads wider.
I think the practicality of them is undeniable to that degree, but
this shit looks silly.
Well, yeah, will people want to be seen in that shit?
And what happens if you step on something?
That 100%. Yeah, there's way too many X factors when it comes to those sock shoes. And at the end of the day, Kanye does a bunch of things or wears a bunch of things that we never will have access to. So I think that
the photo of him and Bianca, it looks like when he's got the shoulder pads on and she's got that thing wrapped around her face. It looks like end of the world, like superhero 100%. Like couple.
I think he's watching movies like that and he's like, let's go out and do this. Because whenever they step out, what does he have? A bunch of people following him around taking photos. So it's just weird when he uses the paparazzi like that and then he gets mad at them. That's the only thing that I think is kind of like, like, bro, you
is this man's relationship even real?
They are married, just not legally.
But like, is it real? Is what I'm saying.
That is, I think,
like, was him and Kim real? You could say that about anybody, though.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you could. At the end of the day, but I think with Kanye, there's probably layers to any relationship when it comes to him. Whether there's the work side, because I feel like there's no woman who's gonna be with Kanye and just be his girl. Clearly, they're always gonna have like a role in his life, whether it's him be using them as a muse or a walking art piece, because that's really what he be using her as. I feel like he's literally like using her as a walking art piece. Like,
yeah, facts.
Like legit. Anytime they step out, she's just like 100% a different outfit. You see her in, instantly goes viral. Like, it's crazy.
I guess we can kind of expect the sock shoe from him after seeing. He had the knit runners. Remember those?
Yes. No, of course. I think when I seen him, it's up this nigga's alley as far as like what he does in his design.
It's probably the last thing that he could patent that wasn't already Adidas.
Facts. But I think the next thing he does, if Kanye actually does fucking release a shoe, it just needs to be on his own terms. The Yeezy, the Kanye shoe, not connected to any other company realistically. Or if it is, there's a level of like, hey, you can't cut me off. You might just be helping me with production, but this is my brand, my shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's really what's holding him back in the end of the day.
You know what would be hard? If a company came up with like a modular shoe where you could like buy this sock shoe, but then you could, easily step into an outsole.
So yeah, I can see that. I feel like that
like an indoor outdoor.
I wouldn't be crazy.
Completely like different types that you could just.
I wouldn't be surprised if that don't already exist, because that sounds cool as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need it for this.
Roller skates.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that don't already exist.
Hey man,
because that does sound cool as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
But it does sound, I guess, I don't know. You just gotta get people. All you really need is people to buy into the original shoe, and then you just sell them all the mods.
Bro, that would be lit.
Yeah, it would be fire. Oh, you want to roll skate? Oh, you want to rollerblade? Oh, you want to hike? You want to climb?
Oh, you need clip-ins for your bike?
Like, you want the waterproof mod? No, you clippers.
Flippers.
Oh, you
clippers.
You want to go?
They're waterproof too.
You want to go? Yeah, get the water. You want to go diving?
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Yo.
That's crazy. We need to go on Shark. I've been watching mad Shark Tank lately. I've been watching way too much Shark Tank.
Oh, man.
Take that shit on Shark Tank.
What do you guys think about Bill Murray and Kelis?
Kelis?
Kelis. Yeah, Kelis.
Oh.
He said Kelis. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
I mean, get it how you live. As long as they're happy.
That milkshake.
That's a good performance.
The milkshake bring all the boys. Yeah,
It brought Bill Murray.
Old ass Bill. Well, how does nigga 72? I mean, it's like an age difference that like
72 and 43. That's a pretty big gap.
The gap is big, but it's not a gap where you're like, what's this young girl doing with this old man?
But imagine how much changes in your life from 43 to 72.
I don't know. I can't. Because I feel like those ages are like granted, the only thing I can imagine is just you're retiring, but like what you're into if you're rich. All right, let's say you're a rich 43 and 72-year-old.
How do we think they met?
Shit, there's probably a million ways when you think about it. They've both been in the industry for crazy long, so
they probably met on Raya.
What's that?
Like a dating app for like...
No, I don't think they met on a dating app.
But it's for like celebrities and shit and like people with status.
How do you get on it then? How do you...
You have to be recommended by people. You have to be like referred. And you have to have like either money or clout or...
Is it an app?
Yeah.
It's called Raya?
You've never heard of Raya? How long have you lived here?
No, I've never heard of it.
I feel like this is like a huge, like a LA thing.
It's a downloadable app.
Yeah. It's like RAI.
We had to get approved to get in. I'm already on there. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Me too.
That's how I met Kristen.
Hopefully we'll swipe each other.
How do you spell it? RAY or...
It's okay, Sam.
RAIA.
RAI.
Raya, I think.
No, that's what I thought it was. It wasn't popping up. That sounds like a ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous. So that's the reason why. Because I feel like, because with anything like that, that's
RAYA.
RAYA. I feel like anything that's exclusive to rich people ends up getting hacked by people who are annoying and
some people, but
who aren't who they say they are. And I can see you thinking you're going on a date with a Saudi Arabian billionaire.
Well, no, I think you have to like be verified. I think it's like more, I don't know, something else.
That's so funny.
What's even funnier is Brittany Renner and Shaq.
Honestly,
speaking of celebrities dating.
Honestly, I'm here for it.
Speaking of celebrities dating.
I seen her at Target like 2 weeks ago.
Is Shaq just out the streets?
With Shaq?
No, she was by herself.
I also saw Shaq shoot a shot at the Home Depot girl.
Did he? I mean, I can't tell because the message was so vague, but it seemed like it was a message like he left it where he messaged her, but kind of left it open for her to message him back.
He put the ball in her court. You know what I'm saying? She passed it back.
Wait, you're talking about the Home Depot girl that was getting harassed? What are you talking about, Home Depot girl?
Yes. So
the one that took us up.
All right. So hold on. First off, before we get there, Shaq did get seen with Brittany Griner. Do you care?
Not Griner.
Yeah,
they were playing one-on-one.
They played one-on-one. Brittany Griner.
Reiner with an R.
Sorry,
do we care about that? Do people care about that? Is that a big deal?
I personally have been following Brittany Renner from before I moved to California.
You fuck with her like that?
I like Brittany Renner. I think she's...
Why?
Because she speaks her truth. And I think a lot of people don't want her to. And it's like you can have judgment of what her truth is.
No cap?
But regardless, she does it.
Or cap?
And I think like as a woman in her place, like people just want her to shut up and be pretty. And she's not gonna.
That's a very okay.
All right, I'm gonna
leave it there. I'm trying
to think to respond because I'm just in general from what I've seen from her. Yes, she speaks.
Also, I read her book.
Oh, so you read her book. So what was actually even in her book? What was she pretty much talking about all the people that she had sex with, that she had hooked up with?
She talks about how just basically the whole book is about how her lack of love for herself is why she settled for less endlessly and searched for validation in male guidance or validation, and how she realizes like
how much tea was spilt in the book.
I mean,
in retrospect to how much of that was in the book.
You would have to be following along to like know what's happening in the tabloid bullshit kind of thing, like which I did because I was like, I love invested. The tea. So I'm reading it and I know who she's talking about. Or
that's what I mean in the sense of.
But like, she doesn't say anything.
Not even name wise, but like, was it? All right, so she talks about these things, but they all are followed by an example or an experience. Is that what usually it tends to be?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I mean, yeah, of course, I didn't expect her to pretty much name any names, but I know if people follow the tabloids and did their research, you could probably pinpoint.
But you could also probably mix them up.
Of course, I'm sure. But for the most part, I think the thing is with her, the average person who looks at her is like someone who got passed around in the industry, came up off of just fucking a bunch of dudes in the industry, and now this is another example of just really what people assume she's good for or good at.
She has a voice because she fucked all these men.
She had a voice before she had any romantic interest with like anybody publicly, which none of it really is publicly.
What was her voice from? What was she?
She was a funny person on the internet. She would make funny videos. Like that's what she's known for.
A content creator? Yeah,
like she like Brittany Renner is like mad funny. She's she's actually a good actor. Like to me, she's a star. And I'm a fucking talent scout, so like I mean that. And I've loved her from
I didn't know that. I was not aware of that.
She would just make like funny ass like skits. Like she's a funny girl.
Because I think it was the first time I had seen her was like
she has access to these people because she's fucking funny.
Hooked up with, but I know that's the thing that's always gonna come that's the thing that'll always come into question like that when the person is super attractive. It's always gonna come into question like that. Is she actually funny? Did people fuck with her for that, or did she get put on for that?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know her for much of any of her content. I've seen some of her videos, but I know her for the bullshit. I seen her like.
I didn't know I've never even seen any
her video responses. I feel like they were mad tasteless. Like she's saying some wild shit, acting wild. Like
when
I've just seen like videos, like for certain situations that I don't know. For me, I don't like the way she operates, but. To each their own.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I definitely don't hate Brittany Renner. I think it was just seeing her with Shaq.
That was weird.
It was maybe to a degree, only because. Well, then it just made me think. Okay, what is she doing in the industry? What is her thing in the industry? Is it just to be that girl that dudes fuck, or is she bringing something else? To the thing? And I because do you follow her? Did she put out content regularly? Did she put out?
I mean, from my perspective, the way that I view her is she definitely, after her book came out, shit got weird. Like I haven't tapped in with her on her day-to-day Instagram. Yeah, like she's not in my algorithm anymore. Exactly. But like, it's definitely more like leading towards. I don't even know, what is this.
You think on Instagram?
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm seeing him go through it. I don't know. Like,
is she just posting just like
before it was like content with like funny shit, and like she's still like to me when she responds to people and they get so fucking mad and think she's so horrible. I think she's funny because like she don't give a fuck.
Oh no, bro, she's on Basketball Wives, LA season 11.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, she's doing reality stuff now. That's what I was wondering, is what kind of content she was putting out, or what she was making bread off of and what she was getting paid off.
She has a Instagram for her son too, and it's at Bundles of MILF. Bundle of MILF. And she's Bundle of Britney.
Bundle of MILF. That's a wild ass Instagram for your kid.
For your child?
Yeah, that's a wild ass
Anyways,
Instagram.
Let's move on, man. we spent.
But we were talking about Shaq. What else did he do? You were saying.
Anyway.
Oh, he hit up the Home Depot girl. So the Home Depot girl posts a photo that she was too pretty, or that she gets reminded on a regular basis that she was too pretty to work at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it was definitely a cute post. And I can see it too, because you think about the average dude that's coming through Home Depot. Some old black dude like, damn girl, you too pretty to work at Home Depot.
All day.
I'm sure all day she was getting that. And yeah, of course, like it's cute. It was a cute post, but what happened in the aftermath is like, come on now, what the fuck?
I mean,
bothering the girl at work to the point where she had to move. She got fired. I think she got fired for that.
And then didn't they like dox her at her job?
Like, what the fuck, dude?
What does dox mean?
The way they release all your information on the internet.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know that. Yeah, they dox you all. I mean, someone could dox you, but it only really matters if people, if you're like sought after, because you know. People got to take the time to still do stuff, but like once your information's out there, like it's fucking ridiculous. Like you got to move.
And what's the point of doxing?
Because then you hope at that point when she did the post, she had a crazy following. So then for someone to dox her, now the whole internet knows all your information.
Crazy. That's scary.
Yeah, you know. So she had to move.
So Home Depot did that?
No, someone just randomly on the internet did that.
Oh, just like found her information.
Yeah.
Well, they think they also got her fired from her job because they also called like over and over and like did weirdo shit because she got doxxed. Like all her information was out there.
Okay. That sucks. If that's what the case is. That's really whack. Yeah, that's super whack. Like, leave the girl. She ain't fucking. She just did a little post and got a lot of likes and got a lot of info. And then the thread after that, like the post created a thread of just mad Home Depot girls posting their photos, and like it was cool. I like the energy behind it. It was funny to me, and so for that to happen is just fucking wild. Like the internet,
all the Home Depot's girls
evil.
Posting up photos afterwards was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, but they were all just like pretty girls. None of them were like. Yo,
did we get any Home Depot dudes? Just like
that's what I did not see. That would have been funny if some dude was just like too cute to be working at. But like, bro, you do not belong here, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Go back to work. Go back to lifting lumber or some shit.
So fucking weird.
Those people get paid pretty well though. But
yeah, no,
I'm sure they're shit. That's hard work, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure. Shout out to the Home Depot people, but you know, like.
Hey man, if you're good looking and you work at Home Depot, it's okay.
But that's the thing that that's the thing they were saying in the post. That's why I was reading the thread. They were saying like mad people work in the paint section, because the paint section is like the section of working where if you don't want to do any like heavy lifting or any of the hard, like the super hard work, even though it's still pretty hard to work in the paint section, but you know that's because most people were asking like, yo, where would you work at? You're a female who doesn't seem like you're crazy strong or like anything like that. Where the hell do you work at Home Depot? And she works in the paint section, and a lot of girls did. So it was just mad funny because
the paint section.
Yeah, the paint section. Like, dude, it's fucking Home Depot firing people for being too pretty. Man, it's crazy. But now I think she got her own follow. Now she has a following. She's doing her own thing on the internet now.
Follow her at Home Depot, girl.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm sure.
It's like she won a pageant, sort of. And like the reward is like all these followers.
That's going to be some Halloween.
There could be like what if Home Depot starts a pageant?
Yeah, I think she's releasing content now and shit like that. So
you should dress up as a Home Depot worker for Halloween.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, no.
I thought we were going to be... I was going to be Winnie the Pooh and you're going to be Eeyore or
Nah,
Piglet.
Really?
Piglet? Damn.
You gonna be Piglet?
What's the fit look like?
Nah, no
Pig.
way.
No, Eeyore. That's what he said he wanted to be.
Eeyore?
That's fucking ridiculous.
Wait, how do you spell Eeyore?
It's E-Y-O-R-E?
Eeyore.
I just said letters together that sounded like it would be.
E-O-R-E? Oh no, E-E-Y-O-R-E.
Oh, okay.
He literally has no clothes on. I just have a bow tie on my
Yeah, you just wear a bow tie.
And just walk around butt ass naked?
And wear like just little hair puff on there.
Yo, that'd be wild. Yeah, that'd be wild ass costume too.
Yeah. I'm actually not doing that.
Wild ass costume. Not gonna lie. Crazy ass costume.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. So, what is this?
Wait. Before we continue, I want to say shout out Denver Nuggets one time.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
I know this is not a sports podcast. I watch a ton of sports. These guys don't really watch sports like that. But shout out Denver Nuggets.
I mean, I know enough to know that winning your first fucking championship is a pretty big
In
deal.
how many years?
No, they never won a championship
Never,
before.
ever?
Yeah, this team in Denver has never won a championship before.
That's
Shout out
fire,
Denver
bro.
Nuggets.
And what's this man's name? Jovic?
Oh, yeah.
He could not stand to be here.
Yeah, he's ready to go home. He's from Serbia, and he just want to go back.
He found out he had to stay for the parade on Thursday.
Yeah.
And he was like on live TV, and he's like, Thursday? Like
he's like, go home.
And then he's just like this, puts his hands over his face, and he's just like, you could tell he's like, I wanted to go home.
He's trying to go home and celebrate.
They said he just plays video games all the time, and he's just like super
he hates
chill.
America. He ain't trying to be. He's just trying to get the bread and bounce. It's funny though, because like Serbia, like is so small. Like I think when he won a season ago, he won like season MVP, most valuable player. He gets off the plane, and it's just like a group of people just cheering. Like he's that dude, and like it's just like people don't care about it the same back home. It's mad funny. Like and even the watch party for the game for when they won, it's like a room full of people. I feel like you could have had a hair type shit for the amount of people that were there. It didn't even seem like it was a ton of people. It was crazy. Like it was like super small. And this is that dude. He's the dude for the team. He was the MVP. He's the most valuable player like on the team. So.
And didn't he quit to like raise horses or something?
No, I don't know about that. What quit? What? A while back or quits?
Well, because this is hold on. Let me come back.
I mean, we're not going to stay on sports long. I just wanted to say that because I thought that was
Denver Nuggets won.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out them. They beat the Miami Heat. Miami, good luck next year. Yeah.
I'm rooting for my Lakers always, man.
Yeah, Lakers, they need some help. We'll see. Because they got swept by the Denver Nuggets. Because they got swept by the Denver Nuggets. They got swept by them.
You got beat out too, bro.
Yeah, we were out too. At least we won 7 games though. We didn't get swept. Lakers got fucking swept like some fucking brooms.
Like some dust bunnies. Did you see the new Spider-Man?
I did see the new Spider-Man. Did you guys see it yet? Are you gonna even see the new Spider-Man?
Probably
not.
Did you see the last animated Spider-Man?
No.
No, yeah, that's why you don't like animated.
She doesn't like animated. I'm cool with anime.
You like animated? You don't like animated movies?
I'll watch it, but I just don't really prefer animated TV shows.
And
or
you don't
anything.
like anything? Why? What is it? You don't like anything animated?
I don't know. I just...
Or the level of lack of real people in it?
I think I just prefer to see human beings. But I guess there's like more things you can do.
Of course, yeah. You can just...
do anything.
You can draw.
Watch an anime.
Yeah, exactly. No, I would say... have you watched the first one without her? Or because of her...
Into the Spider-Verse or whatever?
Yeah, because of her lack of interest, you just don't watch any of it?
I've seen some of it, but I haven't seen the whole movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, the animated movies, not so much for me, but I do like some animated things.
Do you like the idea of Spider-Man?
I like the idea of Spider-Man. I just don't like that it's an animated series.
Got you, but you fuck with Spider-Man's universe. Like you fuck with the Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man 1 through 3.
The first one with like Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. The younger kid, nah.
The new ones.
Nah.
What's his name?
I didn't watch the most recent one.
Yeah, the most recent ones. What? No.
With
Far From Home. No Way Home. What's his name? What's that little white kid's name?
The young guy?
Yeah, the young guy. I can't remember his name. He the one who's dating the girl from Euphoria.
Do you know?
You know the girl from Euphoria?
Oh, you're talking about...
What's her boyfriend's name?
I got
Tom
it.
Holland.
Tom Holland.
Ooh, she's quick.
She's quick with it. I was thinking Tom Holland, but I was like, nah,
Zendaya.
I was thinking Tom Hardy. Tom Holland. So yeah, he was in the last 3 Spider-Man movies.
I've seen like a clip or 2 with them in it.
With the last Spider-Man movies?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, okay. So a clip or 2. I can't ask you. Did you like?
I think I saw the last fight scene and it was lit. Like,
where do you just see this?
I was
Like
on a plane.
Oh, you're on a plane. Okay.
Catching flights.
And you would like pass out, wake up, and it
Or like flip. You know, some of them had channels.
Oh yeah, I've been on.
I flipped it to the channel.
And
oh shit, Spider-Man.
So you just watched like the last 30 minutes of Spider-Man.
Type
yeah,
shit.
no, that's cool. That's funny. That's super funny.
No, but
because you don't really, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. When we was talking about TV. You don't really catch because in TV you used to just turn it on and turn it to a channel and be like, oh, the last 30 minutes of Fast and the Furious is on. Let me just sit here and watch this shit.
I feel like the only time I'm doing that is on a plane nowadays. Either that or, yeah, because everything's streaming.
I was about to say, what is the or? Because, yeah, and now we pick exactly what we want to watch.
It's so wild.
When are we not picking what we want to watch?
You could just pause it or rewind it.
Netflix fucked the game up, bro. Because really, Netflix was the first real, like, I think, accessible, because you had TiVo back in the day, but Netflix was the first real accessible.
Facts.
I'm going to pick what I want to watch when I want to watch that shit.
I'm not going to lie to you, though, bro. In terms of long-lasting model, Amazon might have the best one, bro.
I'll check, but I don't think they have the original game like Netflix does. They don't have.
No, original series.
I think that's what's gonna end up taking over all the streaming services is their originals.
But
because you can pay for a movie or a series and have it on your thing for so long before it wants to go to another one and you don't want to pay for it. But the originals now is where the game's at.
Well, I agree with you, but one, Amazon has the biggest bag, so if they really wanted to make the best original series, they could.
On top of that, they have the best catalog right now.
Bro, they actually
how many original? Well, I say not the best newish, because I think HBO, they still have a really good catalog of original
HBO's great, but
yeah,
the fact that Amazon has the capability to buy anything, like if it's not on there, you can just rent it.
Yeah, I think that is a good Netflix needs to add that feature.
I don't think they will.
No, I'm saying just in general that would make that, because they used to have it technically. Original Netflix, you were able to rent the movie. Granted, it came in the mail, but any movie that was out, any DVD that was out, you was able to rent it, right? Netflix now, all right, you can't watch it for free. Pay what Amazon? What it'd be like $2.99 on Amazon. It'd be like $3 for just the HD version for 24 hours sometimes on Amazon. Like, they need to add that feature. I think it would definitely like keep people. It might. I feel like it might. But you
got the best brand though. I love
100%.
I love the Netflix opening.
This ain't no Netflix ad for real. Fuck Netflix. But
imagine if our shit had the Netflix.
I know, right? They did the ever since, I don't know if you've seen in the news, ever since they actually did cut the password sharing thing, subscriptions have gone up. Believe it or not, people thought people were gonna like, oh fuck it, I ain't fucking with your Netflix anymore or whatever. Subscriptions have actually went up since they cut the password sharing.
Good for them. Get that back. Make some more shit, because Netflix has been kind of slacking.
I think it's just a thing of like, the internet is gonna internet as far as creating an agenda or a narrative. The internet's gonna do its thing as far as creating a narrative. Most people thought Netflix was gonna stop password sharing, and people were gonna get rid of Netflix.
Right.
And in actuality, they did it, and people was like, fuck it, I gotta buy a fucking actual Netflix. It's $15 a month. I can afford it. Because the average person probably can't afford it. They just choose not to because they.
Because why?
Yeah.
Why would you?
Why would you? That's really what it be. Like, at the end of the day, like, fuck that shit.
Meanwhile, Kristen's paying for someone else's Netflix.
I use it on occasion on my digital.
Didn't you say you're paying
DVD
extra
player for
like an additional person though, or something?
No, I just pay for me and one person. Oh. I think it's like $12.
Yeah, but you can pocket that $12.
Granted, it was 2 weeks ago, but are you gonna buy those ridiculous Apple Vision Pro goggles?
Maybe if they come out with a set.
Kristen's looking. Did you see it? Did you watch the show? T, did you watch it?
I watched a lot of it.
You did?
At least for the headphones.
For the headphones, you watched any of it?
Yeah.
That stuff looks ridiculous. It looks cool, but at the same time, I still don't see the average person like really using it the way they.
Do they expect you to be using it in real life? Like as you walk around?
At least home. Like at home, you're just kind of just doing things at home with them on.
So it's not really a flex. It's like if you actually really use it.
I mean, for that much, I don't think.
How much are they?
200.
Bet you someone's gonna pull up to Starbucks and be on that shit just fucking.
Yeah. No controls.
Annoying as fuck, bro.
No controls. No hand controllers
Hold
whatsoever.
On 1 second. What'd you say? Sorry.
And also, I want
driving crooner, baby.
Driving crew.
I'm the driving crooner, baby.
Driving crooner. Yeah, no controls. Just that is a little weird. I don't know. For 3,200, you're gonna have to. But can
you imagine how annoying talking?
But I would
to
imagine that seems like an appropriate price point for something that's like so advanced.
It's crazy advanced. But when you talk to someone, it shows their eyes.
Right.
Not their real eyes, but
a projection
of their eyes. So it's a video. There's a video.
Do we think that this is gonna fuck up people's vision, like in years to come?
Absolutely.
What do you mean?
Having something that close to your face.
Nah, people wear VR goggles all the time.
That doesn't mean that they're not bad for your eyes.
Oh yeah, to that degree, yes. People will tell. There's already a bunch of warnings about. That's the thing. VR goggles have been around long enough for that information to already be out there. VR goggles aren't necessarily the best for your eyes, but at least the Apple ones, they have like actual. I think they're one of the few ones that have legit inserts for glasses, so you can put them on and it essentially
put some blue light. At least put some blue light lenses on your shit.
But you can do your blue light and your prescription in your joints.
That's fire.
Yeah,
that's what these are, blue light.
So yeah, they have actual inserts for that. But like the shit looks. They said it's heavy because it's Apple, so it's like our headphones. Imagine your headphones on your forehead.
On your fucking
yeah. Imagine these joints. Imagine these joints on your face. So they're heavy because it's metal.
Right.
Most VR headsets are like plastic.
Oh, them shits are metal?
Yeah. As I said, imagine these things on your face, dude. That should be heavy because it's metal and glass.
Right.
So it's super heavy because it's Apple. So they said it's heavy. And they said it's the weird thing is like there's no actual controls. Like that you got to use your hands, but you get used to it.
It's so weird.
And you got to say everything. But also, just realistically, what would you use that for? What would you use it for? Because Apple's never been the gaming company. So if you weren't gaming on it, and you're
watching movies,
that's when I guess I would question, or I think your question matters. Like, how good is it for your eyes to just watching movies?
It can't be
watching movies on that shit instead of
just fucking 2 inches from your eyeballs. Just fucking crazy ass shit. Adobe surround sound audio.
Just watch.
Just fucking blow your head up, bro. Just explode. It's probably what would happen.
How good is that for your eyes? Just watching what movie? I'm trying to think. Armageddon. Just watching or Godzilla.
Yeah, bro. Just fucking War of the Worlds.
Yeah. The weird thing was a dude who was like watching his kid, do kid things with him on, and it records it on the goggles in 3D, so that
you could play back the memories and shit
in 3D. It was like weird the way they were showing it.
That is fucking crazy.
So you can experience the.
You think people will be like doing like? People are going to be doing sports in this shit.
People are going to be doing some freaky stuff with that. They're going to be like having sex.
Because it's AR, right? You can literally like do whatever you want.
It is AR. But if you recorded fucking and then you like relive the experience,
whoa,
that'd be wild. That's instantly when I seen a kid, I was like, yo, that means if I have these on
instantly, as soon as I seen that feature,
I was like,
that's what I thought about.
That's exactly what I thought about. If I have these on while I'm fucking, I can instantly bring it back and just be there again.
That's
wild, right?
It is wild.
That's pretty wild. I'd be like, when we wear these goggles, I know this is only our first time, but I want to always remember this time.
But then imagine if the other person was wearing them, and then you like cut in between.
I think the weird thing, if the other person is wearing them, is that they'd be looking at me and I'd have those goggles. So in the memory, no, in my memory, she would have the goggles on. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be looking at you with some Apple Vision goggles on.
That's fucking weird.
It'd be like that episode of Black Mirror, honestly. There's always an episode of Black Mirror for this shit.
What if they started wearing them in NBA so that you could just see a player's vision?
Well, they have right now. They have a VR app where you can sit courtside.
No, but I'm saying the players wear the headphone.
They wear like a chip in their eye, or like a camera in their contact lens.
So you could literally see what the player sees.
The only reason why I feel like there would have to be a delay just in case he looks at his balls or something. He goes to take a piss or something shit like that. He runs to the bathroom to take a shit. You know,
what the fuck?
They'd have to be a delay. They cut out players taking a deuce.
That would be a wild concept, though. No.
Hold on. Dr. Cornel West is running for president?
Yeah, that's what he was saying, man.
Did he officially say that?
Yeah, there's a video about it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that who we're voting for? Who are we voting for? Kristen, who are we voting for?
I mean, we'll see.
Do we got to vote for Biden? I hope not. That would suck.
He's 70.
I hope Superman or someone comes in and just starts running for president. That'd be crazy if Superman landed or
What if Future ran for president?
Future, that'd be so. Yo, if Future ran for president, I am voting for Future.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't vote for Future? You would vote for Future for president. Yes, you would. See, she's considering.
If you dropped the tape.
Just the fact that she didn't say no. Yeah, just the fact that she didn't say no outright means that, she.
I would not vote for Future.
It's too late. We got you. It's cool.
No.
It's too late, Kristen.
I couldn't.
Nah, that means he.
I mean, I guess who's he up against? That's what it all boils down to.
All right, Future.
Biden.
Future.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Biden? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Would you?
Bro, how old did you say Biden was?
Let me see.
Oh, that was Cornel West. You said
100.
Cornel West is 74. You said Cornel West is 74.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's that much better, but how?
Biden's 80.
That's old.
I don't want my grandma in charge of the whole country.
Why is this nigga signing shit? This nigga's probably hand shakes like a motherfucker.
Bro can't even walk.
He literally fell down 3 times.
That's what we need. That's what I would want to test Biden on. Hold his hand out. And how steady is your hand, bro? This nigga's hand shaking like a motherfucker. There's no way this nigga's hand's steady. Yeah, but as you get older, T, that gets harder to do.
Yeah. Get a little shimmy shake.
You get a little shimmy shaky.
Crazy.
And this nigga's 80 years old. That is not, yes, Kristen, I do not want my grandfather running the country. My great-grandfather, almost, to some people.
Yeah, my grandma's a great-grandmother.
Yeah. That wouldn't be crazy. The only reason why some people
she's actually a great-great-grandmother.
But nowadays some people might not even be that just because people have chosen to not have children. Nowadays, but there's some people who might have been more great-great-grandmothers, just because of how longer now people wait to have children.
And yeah, I think in this case everybody had children early. Because
with Biden,
wait. If we're talking about great-grandma, that would mean. Never mind.
With Biden, what is he? It
would be my cousin Michelle.
No. I understand the dynamics.
Great.
I'm just.
You have to have babies fast.
How many children out is Biden? How many children does his children have? Does he have? Is he a great grandfather?
He's probably just great, if anything.
Okay.
Unless his dad is like 10, 20 years younger than
yeah, well, because it would matter when he had his kids. Because if he had them young, then he could have some kids to have some kids to have some kids.
You'd have to be like having kids at 20.
That's what I mean. Dude, that's... Whoa. Bro, that's...
Bow, bow, bow.
Having kids at 20 is not crazy. That's not crazy nowadays.
No.
Not at all.
Some people have kids at fucking 16.
16. 17. I went to high school when a girl was pregnant.
Yeah, shit,
a girl was pregnant at 14 when I was in like the 8th grade.
Yeah, for real. She graduated fucking with a kid.
Yeah. The children grow up together, or like you grow up with your child together.
For real. Nah, so like that wouldn't be crazy if Biden was a great grandfather.
Yeah.
Granted, I imagine his family might have hid that shit because he's president, but yeah. I do not want my grandfather running the country. This nigga chilling. Need to be chilling. They need to get a 25-year-old like Uzi.
Uzi would get it done.
Oh my god.
Or Lil Tyler.
Lil Tyler. This nigga. I seen an interview with this nigga. This nigga's like, they asked him, so you dropped out of high school? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my GED. I was like, damn, this nigga is just open with it. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get my GED. I couldn't even go back to high school. I'm so famous. I'm like, bro.
I just seen a video of that resurfaced from Lil Wayne saying that his mom had him drop out of high school.
Yeah.
Because he was like having to stay strapped going to school, and she's like, do you have to take that? And he was like, do you not want me to take it? And then she said, you're getting your GED. You're done going to high school.
Yeah, Lil Tyler, I think he's well, I don't know about the gun shit, but he had to drop out. Because
what's a GED?
General education degree.
Isn't that when you graduate?
No, that's a high school diploma. It's the same thing, only you just drop out, take some classes, take a test. It's pretty much the equivalent of what you should have learned in high school, for the most part.
I see. It's like a rapid course.
Well, no, it is just one test you take.
Yeah.
You take a test to prepare. You take a course to prepare for it, but it is just one test that you take that shows that you have the equivalency knowledge of what you would get if you went to high school.
That makes sense.
So it's an English part, a math part, and a couple other parts. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. People do it when they, get out of prisons. If they get locked up super young, they get it when they're in prison or whatever it is. People get it in certain situations when they can't go to high school. So, crazy. But so yeah, that's crazy that Lil Wayne had to drop out because he had a gun. I don't think Lil Tyler needed it. He probably might have had to take a gun to school because he got the grills in all the time. That'd be wild.
Where did he grow up though?
I don't know where he's from, Lil Tyler. I don't know where he's from.
Let's see. He grew up in Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably got to take the gun to work. Yeah. I'm going to school. Yeah, he probably.
I'm scared.
Yeah, he probably had to take the gun to. Yeah. I don't think he's going to school. No, I just
Tallahassee sounds dangerous.
Yeah, he probably had to take the blicky to school. But yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm more interested to see who we do have to vote for
Tallahassee is still ranked amongst the most dangerous cities.
Of course, bro. Of course.
Poverty levels in the area are at 41%.
Shout out Lil Tyler for making it out of that shit. For real.
The risk of being the victim of violent crime is almost 1 in 43.
Fucking A. That shit sounds dangerous. I hope he's not just chilling in the street in that area. That shit sounds dangerous.
Hope he's safe.
Yeah, for real. Cause
stay safe.
People with success, regardless of how the energy you feel from where you was raised, like the success definitely is gonna breed hate. And that shit is always just like waiting around the corner, some whack ass hate. It's been proven time and time again, regardless of how much love you give.
Damn, Ted Bundy's from out there.
Oh, was he a serial killer?
Yeah.
Okay. That shit crazy. Being a serial killer, it's crazy how they're really. I mean,
triple murder.
Just really, you don't see that like that anymore. Like a serial killer. When's it, like those dudes? It seems like all those old stories that we hear about, it was almost like it was happening almost like every few years.
I mean, it's more like isolated events, like shootings.
Well, there's also cameras everywhere. We have like DNA and like before, you could literally kill somebody, have blood smeared all over your house, just clean it up.
Bro, we watched
and no trace, no case.
The movie 1921.
1921. Let me look it up real quick.
this movie, I don't want to give too much away, but I'm gonna give it away. This father and his son fucking kill the wife and his mother. Like, the son aids in her murder. It's fucking crazy. And then they just clean it up, bro, and just continue on.
Because it's in 1921?
Yeah, like...
Oh, okay.
But there's people come and investigate them, and, like, we haven't finished it yet, but it's a crazy movie, bro.
Was it good?
I haven't finished it.
Oh.
I fell asleep.
It's like I've passed out.
Yeah. At a certain point, you gotta cut it off because it's like
boring. It was boring as fuck.
No, it was good. It was interesting.
Because you don't want your last thought to be murderous before you go to sleep.
Oh, that'd be my best dreams when I have watching some scary ass shit. Was it kind of scary? Or is it more or less just like thriller, suspense?
It's just dark.
Dark. Yeah, those be the craziest dreams.
Where I'm not trying to have dark dreams,
where motherfuckers
bro.
be chasing me and shit. I'm like, and I can't run because I'm in my dream. You know, you can't run in your dream. You be like,
you be still having dreams like that?
Like doing this.
Why, you can run down in your dreams as an adult?
I just don't have dreams like that.
No. Where you try to move? You don't have dreams where are you?
Or I just not remembering my dreams, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Kristen, you remember your dreams sometimes, or no?
Oh, endlessly.
She wakes up and tells me about her dreams.
Yeah, you don't. You
sometimes my dreams are movies.
Yes,
like I like can lucid dream in them, and I can.
Yes, nah, my dreams like, be fire.
Let's go over here.
That's why I like watching crazy shit sometimes before my dreams because they shit be fucking fire.
I just don't be getting in deep sleep, I guess.
You don't be hitting that REM sleep?
Maybe not.
Damn. I think Apple Watches, don't they tell you when you hit REM sleep or something like that? I thought they did. Or
I haven't been
like an app. Oh, you haven't been rocking it?
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't there a feature that shows you where it's at?
I mean, that's
like a Find My. Oh, it's like dead. I think it keeps enough in it to let you know, like it's still.
It's been gone for a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like, yo, I'm outie.
Oh no, I'll find it eventually. It'll just pop up.
You know what? Did you see? I just wanted to make fun of it because it's funny to me. With the new iPhone iOS features. With WWDC happening, with FaceTime now, if someone doesn't pick up their FaceTime, you can leave a FaceTime voicemail.
About time.
You've been wanting to do that?
For years.
Really? Why don't you just send them a video, right? Like if they don't pick up?
Because
I want to leave a FaceTime voicemail.
That's actually pretty fire. You sound like you're hating.
No, I'm just trying to see the point of it. If you really want to send them a video.
It's entertaining.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What's the difference in sending them a selfie video?
Technically, there is none.
That's what I'm trying to.
But it incentivizes you because it's already set up for you. You just
like call me back.
Is that what you'll say? Call me back? I think people will be annoyed by it and will hate that you'll do that. I don't think you'll use that feature at all.
I think
it sounds fun to me.
I think it's nice.
I see y'all doing it maybe once or twice, but then after a while you're like, nah, there's no way I'm leaving that. It's just annoying. Don't annoy me with those things. Cause I definitely see T leaving them shits all the fucking time.
I could see like a
hell yeah.
Like it's nice for what it's nice for someone to be very sweet and like send a message, but not like all the time. Like if you're being obnoxious and leaving.
Definitely, if there's some shit.
I don't like voicemails.
Definitely, if you're running to Samuel Jackson and you're trying to FaceTime me with Samuel Jackson next to you, you better leave me a voicemail with this nigga.
Or if you're saying, what up, or your grandma's calling you.
No.
She leaves
only
you.
Only fuck grandma. If you was Samuel L. Jackson, just that dude.
So good.
It's the only reason why. Shout out Rep 2 for his show that you guys got lit at.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man.
Rep did his thing. That was a good show.
Hell yeah.
It was a really fire show. And that venue was pretty fun too. That little spot.
It was cool, man.
It was cool. Did y'all get photos at the beginning, at the front?
Definitely got pretty litty.
Did y'all really pay attention to that trans model activist thing?
What is it?
With the trans model, and she was in the front, and she like showed her titties and.
Man,
got banned from the White House.
Listen,
did you watch the?
Did y'all really pay attention to that?
I just think
like it was unnecessary drama, or like stuff that like I'm just like. I feel like there's some things that like it's just like, all right, why? Y'all should have known that was gonna be drama. So why is this like surprising to anybody? Showing your breasts in front of the White House like that,
like
man,
in front of a
trans or not,
national monument.
Yeah, I don't think that's like.
Her argument was that the other trans people were showing their scars. She wanted to show it proudly.
Yeah, but 100%.
I don't know.
It just seemed like it was just like, yo, that's not what I understand what you, of course, but that's not really what we're here for in the end of the day. But I know also the laws in Washington, they are in that area.
She's saying that it's legal.
It is legal to have your breasts out low key.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's legal down there to have your breasts out. Even just as a female, it's legal to have your breasts out.
You could just walk through Washington, D.C. with your tits out.
Yeah.
And technically, what is the difference between wearing... I mean, I
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Women now can wear dresses that are like completely sheer and wear them in public.
I think no, but that's the thing. That's the law, like, or it's allowed. But regardless, man or woman, trans or not, having them over at the White House during an event is going to create that drama.
Like, yo, get out of here.
Yeah, like if you were just at the monument, live your thing. But like you're at the.
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing this.
Yeah, I think anyone would have been like, yo, that's gonna just create unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
I wonder, did the other people get banned? Like the other...
Who, the dudes who just were showing their chest? Yeah, everyone who showed themselves, I believe, got banned.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe everyone got banned.
Yeah, I think if it's an event and you're just taking your shirts off and you're like, whoa, like if they probably all got banned, but she just made headlines.
Like if you were taking your shirt off with a meeting with the president, I'll be like, Terrence, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, 100%.
We're leaving.
Yeah, like I think that's really what it came down to. Like, and that's the thing is like that always, until stuff like that gets like talked about and like. I think there will always be that level of division, or like people always look at like why there's aspects of division with opinions on LGBTQ, like, which it's whack because that was really a really cool event. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit was really cool to be, at the White House.
Overshadowed by that.
Yeah, that's what's whack is like that shit like that. Like, but that it also sucks because when you hear the reasoning and why they did it, it does make sense why they would want to show, but it's just like, yo, do that at the parade all day, do that at this is a televised event, like it's just
I'm hearing you, bro.
But
I was surprised to hear that there has been no #1 rap songs this entire year.
Oh yeah, that was a little surprising, but now, but at the same time,
music's been mid.
I would say, well, I guess, but it's also when you look at what I was looking through the comments, and then I went to Spotify and shit, into the streaming services to check it out, and it's true. When you look at the top streaming stuff, it's all Latin music.
Wow. So
I think it's really just a change in, because remember before rap took over, it was pop music. So it's really just, I think it's not even just like rap is mid, because it is. I agree with you, it has been, but at the same time, why has it been? It's because the innovation.
None of the prolific artists are making music, really.
I think it's the innovation's not been there. Because realistically, yes, we have the prolific artists, but they also put out music that influences the game. And they put out music so sporadically, like you're saying, they put out music so sporadically that like the rest of the game has it's finding their own way, and it's not really leading to the level of innovation that you would want. And I don't know. And that also, like, I think, like I said, the vibe's changing. People want that music that, I don't know, because Spanish music does have trappy vibes, but that kick that
just makes you feel good, makes you want to dance.
Exactly. Which is,
maybe we're getting back to dance music.
Storytelling, a lot of storytelling too in Spanish music. But yeah, the top artists are all like Latin, Mexican artists.
Makes sense.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. What is it, Bad Bunny?
I didn't know a couple of them, but
I know he's up there though.
He's up there. He is up there.
For sure,
he is up there. He is up there. Is Beyonce still on tour?
Yes.
I just wanted to
Matter
check.
of fact.
Just wanted to check with my resident Beyonce tour.
Yes. The Beehive. Swarm.
Did it already come out to LA? It hasn't come out
No.
to LA yet. I'm sure we'll know when it comes out here.
But
I think
traffic will
if I
stop.
go, we have to go on her birthday. We'll definitely get possessed if we're gonna be
By Beyonce's
possessed.
spirit?
It's on my birthday?
No, on Beyonce's birthday.
Oh.
Hold on, she's out here? She's performing out here on her birthday?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
That sounds insane.
It's gonna be really good. But it's
sounds
not gonna be a
insane.
full moon. I checked. I said, let me see if she's gonna possess us.
Performing on her birthday is kind of crazy.
Do either of you guys, speaking of birthdays, plan on getting that Grimace shake from McDonald's?
Grimace.
You know what Grimace is? The big purple dude?
What's the
Sesame
flavor?
It's a blueberry. It's a berry shake. I don't know. I don't think it's blueberry, but it's the big
It's
purple.
super purple.
It is purple. It looks tasty as fuck. It looks. I'm not gonna hold you. If you Google it, it looks pretty tasty. It's a berry shake, berry and vanilla. It looks pretty tasty. But you know who Grimace is out of all the McDonald's like children's characters?
Big perp.
The Big Perp.
Yeah.
T. Are you familiar with Grimace? It doesn't sound like you are.
Yeah, I know this guy. That shit does look pretty good.
That does look a little tasty, don't it?
Nice and purple.
Yeah, I kind of want. I might.
Drink.
I'm not gonna hold you. I might grab one on the way home if
It's
they
out?
have it. I think so, right? I don't know. I think I've been seeing it, so it's been popping up on my socials. So I'm.
Yeah.
It is
Officially launched.
officially
As of today.
As of
Or
today,
yesterday.
let's do it. Yeah, I'll let you know next week, guys. When I come on the pod, how the Grimace is
Yeah, I
shaking.
went home
Okay.
and just had massive shits. Just went home and just blew up the fucking toilet. I do not recommend
I do not recommend the Grimace shake. It gave me explosive diarrhea.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Oh, it gave me the big perp.
Oh man. Fuck, dude.
Oh man, yeah. So
Purple diarrhea.
purple diarrhea.
Jesus.
I was in the hospital for 3 days. Oh my gosh. So
Hey man. We're back on some bullshit.
it's a big
It feels good to be back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Put out the wildfires. Hopefully we have a
Yeah,
pretty
can we?
chill.
Are they out? Did we put them out yet? Are they officially out? That stuff's crazy.
The Canadian fires.
Yeah, that stuff's crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
I thought it's interesting to see, and I think this is how climate change, while it affects us like in real time. So we've lived through forest fires out here. We've lived through red skies and experienced what New York did.
Yeah.
And now New York is experiencing that for the first time, and they're like losing their minds. They're like, "This is real." We're like, but all those fires seemingly started at the same time.
It was they said it was lightning.
Something.
Yeah, they said it was lightning.
Alien, something.
Maybe an alien, because it happened in extremely uninhabited areas. Because Canada has a ton of just uninhabited wooded areas, and so they say it got struck by lightning and started the fire.
The smoke is still looking really crazy.
Is the fire actually still going on? Because that's I do wonder how they even stop that, like what it is they even use to stop like a forest fire like that, because those woods are so dense, and like how do you, in unpopulated, how do you get a truck down there, how do you get water over there? It looks insane. And
the scary thing about this fire season for us in California is that we had so much rain and everything is super grown out. So if it burns up really hot, everything's gonna die, and we're gonna have some crazy.
There's a lot
bush.
a lot to burn, essentially. Yeah.
Knock on wood that,
It's not super hot, like the heat. And also just like, let's hope no crazy dumbass baby reveals.
Hopefully people use their brain.
Just use some dust. Just use some baby colored dust. You don't need to blow anything up. You don't need no fire.
Just read the paper.
Yeah.
Just open the envelope.
Or keep it old school and just wait till the baby's born to know the fucking sex.
Make it vintage.
Yeah.
let that
vintage.
baby choose.
Let that baby choose his identity. And that's a brand new episode for you guys. EOD podcast. It is your boy, Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Don't light any open fires.
For real.
You know.
I'm Spider-Man.
Awesome.
End of the day podcast.
Spider-Man rules.
Spider-Man.